This is Outdated, and welcome to episode 33 of Beta Test. This will be our final episode looking at the closed beta for Bless Unleashed. And as we record this, tomorrow the tech test for Gears 5 goes live, and that's what we're going to be starting with. So here we are talking to Giovanni. We're at the little farm area. After the prologue where we were on our little island and then there was an attack and we fought some demony things and then we died. I already made my comments on how I felt of what needs to be worked on, the vast majority of which in the very opening thing, the opening screen that it gives you to read, it says what they're working on, and almost everything I mentioned is on there. Now this isn't, where it keeps popping this stuff up that somebody's putting online, which has, nothing to do with me, and it kind of breaks the immersion of the game quite a lot. It's funny how that phone only rings when I'm making a recording. There, I picked up some soup.
Nothing comes easy in this world.
Okay, I may have used this clip already, I'm not sure, but let's see. I had some clip issues there, but we're going to go ahead and get as far in this thing as we can. Okay, somebody's doing something. It's a grrr. The Hulk over here. Now, one thing I noticed last episode, getting soup out of that pot is somewhat difficult. Like, it'll show me I'm supposed to get it with this little green icon, but it won't let me actually, grab anything, and it won't give me like the prompt to grab it. It'll just show me I'm supposed to grab it. And this will happen in another location too, because there's a lot of players here and they're all trying to do the same activity, and you'll see it in a minute. Grab soup out of the thing and give it to the workers. The problem is they're all going to the same worker and all going to the same soup pot, and you can't get it to give it to them. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, or there's a specific order and I'm going to the wrong one first, or if it's because there's too many players. Because the soup pot thing, it's clear that there are so many players there, it's not registering that you're trying to get it. And I don't know how they fix that. I will say, I think for a console-based MMO, this does have some potential. Okay, this is that whole thing where I had to go grab the herb and show him that I wasn't a complete idiot. And as you can plainly see, I am not a complete idiot. So if you missed the previous episodes, that's what I was doing here. And like I said before, I do like the water there in the well. Some water in this game looks pretty good, some not so much.
Anything I can help you with?
Okay, that wasn't what I was expecting. Okay. Okay, why are you clapping? I like that they're hammering these in perfect cadence. Here we go. This is where I actually should be. So I'd go on and talk to some people up near the top, where that guy was who was telling me to go get the herb. So this is what the character models look like for. And this race, the Ifin, I don't know.
Don't worry.
Not a
I
fan.
accept all forms of currency.
I think it's an attempt to make something cute, and I think that, at least in my opinion, that attempt failed. And I actually healed my griffin. I don't know what that's.
I'm going to leave this place someday.
Alright, Giovanni, I know. Blah, 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 leave this place, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Is that a snail shell? What is this? Your soul pyre? Oh, it's a place to rest, I think. And I will rest here. And this was actually the end of a play session right here. Okay. Yeah, that was an end of a play session. So we're going to go in, and this time we're going to explore. We're going to see what we can find. There were some clips here I didn't even need to include in this episode, and it would have still been a half hour, but oh well. So I was trying to feed this guy his soup. And now there aren't a whole lot of players spawned in yet. So give it a second, they'll all just kind of appear. I think I just got logged in. Okay, I'm activating that quest. The Bring Me Soup quest. So there's this guy, and he wanted me to bring him and all his flunky soup.
Oh, I really don't feel like going to work.
Okay, that didn't do anything. Let's see if it, now look at all these people up here. Alright, there, and it was marked like a quest marker. But now, there it is. But it isn't giving me the prompt, see what I mean? That is an issue. That needs to be addressed, and I don't remember seeing that on the list. And no, I don't want to talk to frickin' Giovanni.
I don't have much to say.
If you don't have much to say, why you keep talking to me? Why don't you just shut it? Okay. Alright, see, it's not letting me do it. I don't know if it's because there's a bunch of other players there. But it does seem like it's... I mean, a lot of people are doing this. Is it because there's not a lot to do here, so they're all on the same quest and it's messing it up for me? Or is there a problem with that thing registering people in general, and that's why they keep coming? Either way, I'm not going to worry too much about feeding them soup. They can go get their own dang soup. I am headed down this way. I'm supposed to... kill some wolves. Howl all you like. Howl if you want. I'm gonna shoot your face. Well, and probably the rest of you, not just your face. Alright, that was worth it. Alright. Now it says there's somebody to talk to. Wait, no. There it is. There it is. Search. Giovanni Flanner. So he was supposed to meet me down here. He's decided to go off on his own. It's like, screw me. I knew I didn't like that little twerp. So he's gone off to meet his own little buddies. He's probably up to some sort of hijinks. Giovanni, I don't know what kind of business you're up to, but you're probably doing stuff you shouldn't be. I'm just saying. That's why you probably ran off. Father asked, tell him I went with you, please. Like I'm on cover for you. Don't even know you, Giovanni. You made some soup for like about 100 people. Ooh, besties. Okay. Let's see. Alright, this is who I need to talk to about the wolves. You're welcome. Is somebody shooting? And I just got some stout boots. Look at those boots. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can put them on. Alright, where do I go? The bag, I guess? Okay, yeah, I think so. Just got the basics for everything except these fancy schmancy stout boots. Let's put these bad boys on. See how they look. Their legs. No, wait. Those are trousers. Here we go. Or pants, whatever. Here we go. Stout boots. Let's do it. How do I put them on? I have now put them on. Oh, look at those. Look at that fashion statement. Yeah. Look at me work those boots. Alright, adventurer. Let's follow the road. Okay, I can either go across this bridge or I could follow that way. I think it's said to follow the river south. Okay. Yeah, the icon says that's the way to go, and there it is. Carcassor or something. I went too fast. Sit next to Soulfire. Heal. Yeah, that's it. And then I can also sit, cook, share food. Something. Right? Cook food. Yeah. Either way. We're on and about our business. Let us go. That looks like an area where you can fight some random crap, but I'm not that interested in doing that right now. I want to see what this world has to offer. This is really my first chance to do this. I mean, the prologue felt more like an extended tutorial. This is the first place that feels like I'm actually exploring a world. Bandit ambush. Oh. Alright, got something for you, thanks, bandit. Is that it? That was
What am I
easy.
going to do?
Hang in there. You got this, girl. It seems like I'd be done with that quest. There must be one more bandit or more bandit attack somewhere. I'm not that worried about this, though. I mean, I'm just doing this so we can see what's here. Let's just go ahead and keep going where we're trying to go. But there is like a zone there on the mini-map. I bet that's where I would have to find the other bandit, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay, one complaint. You know, MMOs are generally open world. It doesn't feel very open when I'm essentially just walking down a hallway right now. Just because it's outdoors doesn't mean it doesn't serve the same function as a hallway. This isn't like, I mean, it's not just a road, it's a prescribed path. You know, now this I'm sure will open up later, I would hope.
You can find it here.
And if Bless Unleashed is free to play, I will very likely download it when it's done and try it and play it and see what I think in a more serious way. I'm contemplating doing a series about free games and just reviewing free games because I feel like they should have they in many ways have their own review standards as far as, you know, in the end a review is supposed to be, you know, what value does it have based on how much you're going to pay for it. So if you're not paying anything, does that mean that it can be complete garbage and be okay? No. Oh wow, big feet. Cooker or something. So where are we? It is nice to find some stuff. Oh, hello. I can talk to this guy. A guard.
On to victory.
He smells the soup. What can I say? Food is scarce and cares of gore these days. If anyone those can pick up if you're hungry enough. Say, thanks, I'll tell his father when I see him. Anyway, welcome to Karazar. Can't say it's a great time, blah, 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 blah. Thank you. So I'm gonna. It looks like they've closed the gates or whatever. You can't get in the regular way. I'm gonna have to find a way to get in. So in other words, trope. And I like that these kind of act. It reminds me of like bonfires in Dark Souls or something. That's really what they kind of remind me of. I would like to explore this little thing at some point a little more. What these do. I'll probably do that off camera. Let's see. There's a lot of territory here that's not being used. Whoa, what's this? Is there a fight? There's a fight. Hey, yo, get. Be gone. Who are you? Why are you attacking me, you freak? And why did I lose lock on? And why am I attacking in the air? Twice. There we go. Yeah, the lock-on mechanic seriously needs to be worked on. And now they're running. Yeah, you better run. You better run or I'll attack the air near you again. Uh-huh. Yeah. Did you teleport? Let's go back and see what this guy's say. Phew, thank you for saving us. I hope this something with the grain is resolved soon. The lack of food is to blah, 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 blah. So there's a lack of food. I'm telling him I need to get inside this city that has a lack of food. Telling him I really want to get inside this place. So he's saying he has a shipment and I can tell them that I work for him. And they'll let me in. Well, that sounds like a plan. Alright. I have a merchant seal that'll get me in. Now I just have to go where I need to go to look like I'm getting in. And that's this thing on the right looks like a big staff sticking out. That's a teleport. So that way I don't have to walk around manually all the time. I like this little docks area. It's pretty cool. It's nice. Gives some some diversity. Of course, it's a dock on basically what looks like a very, very, very small river, but still. I wonder, can you get in the water? There are stairs. You'd think you could, but I don't really see a whole lot of people doing it, or anybody doing it for that matter. I don't see anybody playing around out there in the water and acting like a fool. And, this is a massive multiplayer online game. There's a lot of players doing a lot of stupid stuff as we speak, probably. Alright, where do I go to get in? I need to follow the quest marker. Oh, I probably need to go up these stairs. Let's try that. A picture of dolphins. Alright, up we go. Or whales, I mean, not dolphins, my bad. Some sea mammal. Pictures of sea mammals. What is this one?
Fine weather we're having.
It's funny, these guys fish. Cats love fish. Oh, wait. So he likes the fish guts. And I'm like, that's gross. Well, it makes sense. He is a cat. Dude, don't do that in front of me. Do that at home. I don't mean to be culturally insensitive, but... Sorry, but these cat people just aren't working for me. Just in general. And it isn't even because I'm allergic to cats. What's this? Hold. I now have a torch. This suddenly seems quite dangerous. In reality, it doesn't, but... Okay, there's a bridge. But it wants me to go up this way, so I'm just going to go ahead and go where it's telling me to go. And there's a line of people trying to get in, but can't. But I'm going to cut the line because I have a seal. Well, you know, not the kind that balances a ball on its nose, but, you know, interact.
Yes?
I work for Mr. Tomorrow. Based on what, your word? Don't waste my time. Wait, I have a seal. Well, why didn't you say so before? So sooner. Fish deliveries go through the Boston Gate. I can't read it very well. The screen I look at whenever I make these audio recordings is very small in comparison to the rest. I mean, everything else is clips and stuff like that, and yeah, there's ways I can expand it. I need to start doing that for things like this that, you know, reading becomes beneficial. There. I can read that better now. Here's a guard.
What's the matter?
Oi, trying to sneak in, are you? Outsider visitors go through the main gate. We're not in the mood for and to entertain deviants. I have tomorrow's seal. That's gonna be my voice. Oh, you're on delivery duty. You can head inside and speak with the... Now I can't see that. Better grab one of those crates of fish first, though. You're here to work, not, you know, whatever it says on screen. Will do. Gee, I wonder if there's any fish here. I will take this fish. Lift. Got it. Okay. Come on. Guys, I think one of these is still alive. Guys, I think my hernia is about to blow. This is not the proper way to carry this as far as back posture. Can somebody scratch my nose? Where do I put this stupid thing? Put it on this? No. It's another one of those nights all they do is flex. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Almost there. Almost there. Okay, I'm there. It looked like it fell over and I spilled all the fish. Alright. So now we're inside the town. And there's another
State your
nice, same
business.
one? What are you staring at? Have my beautiful clothes dazzled you? Haven't I seen you before? Could be, could be. I attend all the most influential fashion meetings. Are you a fashion enthusiast, perhaps? Weren't you in Tellurian? Tellurian, ha! That island where the terrible attack happened. No, I've been patrolling Karazor for years. You must have met a different, night or whatever. But wait, does that mean you were there? Amazing, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, it's pretty obvious by looking, his armor was different. Duh. Yeah, his armor was different. You dyed your armor? So this is basically a way to show me that I can make my armor and stuff look different, so it'll differentiate me from other players. And that's a big thing. Think about it for a minute. Those who play games, especially, I'm going to use like some of the bigger multiplayer games, you know, that do this sort of thing, like Fortnite. The main reason people get that battle pass is so they can get things to make themselves look different than other players. It's not, there's no other purpose to it. You're not really getting any meaningful reward except, hey, look, I'm not the other guy with this skin. I'm using a skin nobody else has. So that's, it shows you here in games like this, you probably would use dye and color your armor differently, and that's how you would differentiate. It comes down to the types of armor you wear, which some games have a lot more than others, and it comes down to if you change the color yourself and dye and design it
You
yourself.
won't be disappointed in your purchase.
I won't be, except I'm not going to be making a purchase. Ooh, I just dissed you. Okay. Perrin. Good luck, little crafting dude. So is he one of the cat people? Or is he a different race of short people? Like, boy, was he a cat person? Or more, are they like squirrel? I'm not sure. I mean, the ones that look like cats, and assuming that people like that guy just talked to or Foy are not that same race, you know, they just don't do it for me. Now, the ones like Foy and stuff, to be honest, they don't do it for me either. But if they're a separate race, and it's, you know, then it might not be so bad. But see, it's the same character model a lot. This looks like the same dude I just saw.
Customers' needs.
Plate armor. Let's see. Show me what you have. Oh, cool. Stuff I can't afford. That's awesome. That's just awesome. Do you have like a dirt poor discount? I'm gonna guess you don't. Woodworking bench. Okay, let's try woodworking. I do not have the materials for any of that. Awesome. But let's face it, I look pretty cool. Like I'm ready to save the realm. Just look at how I stand for no apparent reason. What are you doing? University
Fine
student.
weather we're having.
I will uphold the tradition. Alright, whatever. I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Mailbox. Check mail. Here's a gift for you, adventurer. It's from the Golden Key Traders. Alright, it's from Foy. I can upgrade it with an artifact shard that he gave me. He also gave me a little bit of money. And it says, due to the Tolarian incident, the receiver's current status and direct delivery is difficult. The post has been sent to your mailbox. We offer our condolences for the tragedy of Tolarian. So it doesn't tell me for sure if Foy is still alive or not. But he did send this to me at some time. Maybe he was thinking, so what is it? 5 potions of recovery 1, 3 resurrection sickness potions, and a fruit pudding. And some cash. Can't go wrong with with cash. Okay, thank you very much. What are you?
Step right up and take a gander at what I've got to offer.
Joe Jovi instead of Bon Jovi. Living on a short guy. Alright, now I got that stuff. I wonder if I can upgrade anything here or make anything here. That is a very dramatic sound whenever I open it. I'm like, shing! Prepare yourself for ultimate destruction! Except I can't do anything. Okay, why do I stand like that? It's like I'm intentionally thrusting my pelvis forward. I'm not Elvis. Okay, is a leather working station? Is it, and yet again, I can't do anything. Okay. And this is all for later, though, and it is important to know it's here. So this seems like the town square, where a lot of the stuff I would do, like when I do quests in this area, this is probably where I'll come to upgrade my gear. In the end, MMOs are very much about grinding. You know, going and killing stuff, leveling up, getting materials, coming back, getting better gear, go kill better stuff.
So where
blah,
on
blah, blah.
Lumios are you from?
Oh, this one sells stuff. Too bad I've got poop for money. Let me run with these hips. The way I shake those hips, and it seems like you could find some sort of a job, you know, maybe a dancer. Alright, let's see. Yeah, this feels like the town square for sure. I'm just trying to look around, see what I can see. There's several places that shoot off to the sides and different tunnels that I can explore. The city's pretty big. That's where it wants me to go, is Mazzini Mansion. What is this? Oh, bad guy. Finally, like something to kill. Die, you freakish freak of freakdom. Oh, you fell down, you poor thing. Here, have a sword. Let's finish him. He is dead, and I'm still swinging like an idiot. Because the responsiveness is just not quite right. Alright, there's somebody over there. And I love that he's trying to attack this guy. He's nowhere near him. Like, not the guy right next to me, but the guy that was running down there with me. He probably hit the limit of his ability to walk, like where he could go. Got him, we got another one. What the heck is that? I mean, if you want the fantastic when it comes to attacks, that was, like the fantastical, that was kind of neat. I'm more of a realist guy, but, have fun when you can. Dang it, you pains in the butt, I'm sick of you. I'm going to use my sword to kill you. Get the point? Get it, the point. The GM hide and seek event begins in 30 minutes. Find the GM, win fabulous prizes. So again, why is that there? Why not pop it up in the bottom left where all that stuff is? Or on the right underneath the map? It's something small that doesn't distract me from what I'm doing. Okay. What is that? Oh, somebody just knocked something over. Okay. I think I need to go in this building. I think that's what I'm looking to see. Is there anything cool over here? I don't know. I've been playing games a long time. I was looking for chests to open up. Okay, here we go. People to talk to. It's Don Diego.
Thank you for your efforts.
So why were those people attacking you? You know, the ones I defeated. Because your gods are inept. They sense the power of the artifact I carry. Who's this? Well, I'm rude. Want to know who that girl is with him? This is Don Diego. He's like, Dora's cousin or whatever. You mean the attack on Talarian? So the artifact they're carrying has something to do with the attack on Talarian, possibly? Speaking of Dora, I love Dora. I don't know how I feel about them making a live-action movie of it. I think, but I think that my kids loved that show when they were little. They thought, and I like that it taught them a little bit of Spanish and taught them about another culture besides our own, one that is our neighbor that interacts with it, especially if you live in a state like, say, Southern California, California, Texas, Arizona. I mean, like, it is a major part of life there. Even states like Florida, parts of Georgia, they're, it's just really cool. I really like that as a kid's show. Okay. Ooh, cinematic.
This is a powerful object. It is prana.
Did I just blow up the 20-sided die? It's like, I hate role-playing games.
I did not believe this necklace could be so easily destroyed.
I destroyed it with my own thoughts.
Perhaps it is no small coincidence you managed to survive the tragedy on Talarian.
What's with the glove? Is that a transmutation circle, or is this Full Metal Alchemist? Okay, I think I'm supposed to talk to her. So you could give me a cinematic for that, but you couldn't give me a cinematic for eavesdropping on those dudes. I'm confused. What just happened? That's how I feel about this plot as a whole so far. It's either confusing or it's cliche, but so is every other MMO I've ever played, generally. How is that possible? Once you get into it, you get to the good stuff after you play for a while. It's not up front. It's usually pretty direct up front, and there's nothing wrong with that. Why would she keep this secret? So the High Priestess, the one that took care of me, Demea, she knew about this stuff, and she was protecting me from it. I am a Pyreborn. It's like Dragonborn, but, kind of like the preschool version. I'll do whatever it takes. Don't worry, Professor Orfina. I'll do whatever it takes. Like I'll try to figure out the finicky lock-on mechanic and attack more guards while your guards don't do jack squat! Alright, here we go. Ordo University, 300 go. I'll get your staff and meet you there. Let's do this, Professor Orfina. Yes, Ordo University. Alright. And now she's magically disappeared. But I can... Oh no, there she is. Alright. I'm now level 4. I'm now max level. Game over. Kidding. Can I talk to Mazina's servant? She's standing over there all by herself, looking lonely. Okay. So we've spent a good time exploring here. We've got more stuff we can do. Unfortunately, I think that we're going to end our time with Bless Unleashed as far as the beta test show is concerned. If they do another beta or something like that, I may definitely look at this again because I would like to see how they improve some of these things, like allowing me to actually finish these quests, some of which, like the feeding the farmstead thing, was just a real issue, to be honest with you. The fact that there's a lot of cliche stories, but that's an MMO thing. I'm sorry, but the most popular MMO, World of Warcraft, is full of cliches. It is what it is. The thing that makes Warcraft work is it's really good humor, and I just upgraded my weapon. Yeah, baby. But that's what really makes it work, is its humor. That's what kind of separates it. But even then, to be honest, you've still got those, go here and kill 8 of these, or go pick 6 of these, or whatever. It's standard stuff. But so far, I would say I am intrigued. I want to check this out more. I feel about like I did with the last MMO I did on this channel, Black Desert, but for different reasons. Black Desert was because of the amazing graphics for an MMO. This, I think the combat system, if they could get the responsiveness where it needs to be, this could be amazing. But I need the responsiveness tuned a lot. But if they do that, it would easily overtake, tune it like that one had it, and I like this combat system better. But either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you did. I want to thank you for watching. So next episode of Beta Test, Gears 5. I am so pumped. So this has been Outdated. See you next time. Peace. Out.